Rubio highlights U.S. refineries' capacity to process Venezuela's heavy crude. On Sunday, Senator Marco Rubio emphasized what he described as a distinctive American advantage: the ability of U.S. Gulf Coast refineries to handle Venezuela's abundant heavy crude. He framed this capability as a cornerstone of the Trump administration's broader strategy to revive the South American nation's oil sector. Heavy crude, unlike the lighter shale oil common in the United States, is dense and tar-like, demanding more complex processing. President Trump has signaled that fixing Venezuela's deteriorating oil infrastructure and boosting output are central to his agenda, aiming to channel revenue toward U.S. interests. He told ABC's This Week that Gulf Coast refineries are the most equipped to refine this type of oil and that Washington could impose an oil quarantine to pressure Venezuela's new leadership, giving the U.S. significant leverage. Later on NBC's Meet the Press, Rubio stressed that America does not need Venezuelan oil, noting the country's ample domestic supply, but it will not allow adversaries to control Venezuela's oil industry. Industry analyst Patrick DeHaan of GasBuddy agreed, describing U.S. refineries as among the most sophisticated globally for processing heavy crude, and suggested that increased Venezuelan exports could spark expansion projects on the Gulf Coast. Senator Tom Cotton also highlighted that many American refineries were specifically built to handle Venezuelan oil. The Orinoco Belt holds the world's largest heavy crude reserves, which require upgrading or blending before they can be transported or refined. Although the U.S. produces vast amounts of oil, it still imports heavy grades from neighboring countries to feed specialized refineries, many of which later export refined products. Critics caution that political volatility and the long-term decay of Venezuela's oil infrastructure exacerbated by mismanagement at PDVSA and sanctions could impede rapid revitalization. The Wood Mackenzie report suggests modest investment could restore production to about 2 million barrels per day within a couple of years, but reaching pre-2015 levels would need significant capital to rebuild essential upgraders that have been offline since 2021. Rubio's remarks underscore the strategic importance the United States places on being able to process Venezuelan heavy crude, while also highlighting the broader geopolitical and economic stakes involved.